Hey, good morning. We're off and running today. We have an exciting day.
Mm-hmm.
Day one here in Bogota. Why don't you give us a quick summary? What's on the docket today?
We are heading over to the main campus of the YMCA in Bogota today, and we are going to meet up with the team from Germany and also the team from Bogota, and we are going to look at some Bible passages today about what it means to be a disciple of Jesus, and we'll get to know each other.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. And we will...
Ryan and I are already getting to know each other, so we're good
Yeah.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan's leading our time on discipleship, so that'll be great.
Yeah.
And then later this evening, we've got a youth amplified Jesus night with 400 people at the Y. It's going to be great. Looking forward to it. We'll check in soon.
Correct.
Good morning. It's Jeff and Ryan. We're back here on our full second day in Bogota.
Mm-hmm.
And I was planning to record another podcast last night to update you on everything we did yesterday, but we were so tired when we got back to our room that we decided to come at you this morning with fresh faces instead. So, Ryan, why don't you just give a little bit of an overview of everything that happened in our first day in Bogota?
Yesterday, we are actually here right now in the Bogota Y. This is the section where what's called kind of the mission section of the Y is. And we arrived, we've eaten very well since getting here. Yesterday, we had a long time of planning the rest of our time. So we broke into groups and talked about the different places that we're going to be going this week and the things we're going to be doing. We also did a Bible study time, and we had a gathering last night that typically the Bogota Y does with some of the Jesus followers that are here. They do something called Jesus Night, where we had worship and we had some testimonies and teaching and games, things like that.
It was almost like an evangelistic outreach among Jesus followers that they do every Friday night, it seems.
Yeah.
It was a blast. It was super full. We were both very tired at the end of the day. And I think one thing we just want to leave you with is maybe just something that stood out for us on each of our first day here in Colombia. So I'll go ahead and share first. It has been a privilege. There's 8 people here from the German Y, I think. And I've never really interacted with anyone in the German YMCA. Man, let me tell you, if you could dream up a YMCA that's doing right now what the original vision of the Y was of George Williams back in the 1850s, I think the German Y is doing it. Yeah. They're high focus on community, high focus on God's word and mission, praying for each other. And it's just been a joy to get to see how they're doing it and interact with 8 of the people that came over here from Munich.
That's right. That's right.
What about you?
One of the things that stood out to me yesterday was we had a Bible study in the morning, and at one point we had how many other 20 of us ish? There's about 20 of us here, and we had probably 4 or 5 different smaller breakouts, Bible studies, and there were 3 different languages happening in the breakouts. So the common language, as we talked about earlier, I think in our first podcast, common language here is Spanish for all of us.
Yeah.
But in the breakouts, people from Germany don't know Spanish super well as they do German, and some of them don't even know English quite as well as German, and so they were doing theirs in German, and one group was doing it in English, and a couple groups were doing it in Spanish, which was, I've never been a part of a Bible study where there were 3 languages happening at the same time.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
We also, and for the Jesus Night last night, Ryan here shared the message, which was awesome to hear. I got to help with a Peruvian on the percussion, a German on the keys, and 2 vocalists from Colombia, and I was on guitar doing worship team. So it was a blast. We got a full day today. We're doing another kind of like discovery Bible study this morning with our group of 20. Yep. We're going to go to a Spanish Colombian church here in Bogota this afternoon before another full day tomorrow. So we'll check back in. Right. Thanks for being with us. Keep praying for us down here. We'll see you soon.
See you.